everyone. My name is Sydney Hargrove, and today we are on the scene here at the New York City Center to talk to our favorite cast from some of our favorite CW shows. We have the cast from the Winchesters, we have the cast from Riverdale, we have the cast from Superman and Lois, All American, and so many more. Stay tuned. Tell me about your characters and how they play into this storyline.
My character is Harvey Dent, who is a fairly iconic character in the Batman DC universe. He becomes Two-Face, which is a Batman villain, and at the opening of the show, I'm sort of trying to take care of young Turner Hayes, played by Oscar, who has recently lost his father, Batman or Bruce Wayne, and then unfortunately, it looks like Turner Hayes was actually the murderer of Batman, and so then as the district attorney, I have to pursue him and try to take him down, but I feel conflicted about. I mean, you asked, I'm going to keep going.
No,
I'll never stop talking.
No,
we don't.
It's the bit where we go to Hawaii and celebrate my birthday.
Yeah.
The coconuts.
Sounds very exciting. Tell me a little bit about your characters to start us out.
Yeah, so my character is Harper Rowe, also known as Bluebird in the comics, and Harper is a gifted, brilliant engineer, electrical, and she's incredibly brave and vigilant and maternal and also a little bit tortured, so it's really cool to see her story unfold.
And Cullen Rowe is definitely the underdog, being protected by his sister for years from an abusive household, and after finally leaving that, he's finally able to spread his wings a bit and see who Cullen is, because he's been trapped inside of a house that wasn't allowing him to be himself because he's also trans. So to have that freedom, now we can finally see who Cullen gets to become.
I love that so much. Now, what's this process like in adapting characters that were previously in comics? Do you find difficulty with that, or does it come easy?
I think it's important that there's a lot of research behind it so that the fans see what they've always seen through the comics. So it's a bit of research, but also it's really cool to be able to interpret our own takes on this along with the writers and producers and everyone, so it's really just been exciting for me.
Yeah, going from comic to the screen, you want to do as much research as possible, but you don't want to mimic, I feel. I just personally, that's my opinion. I want to bring some of the character from the comic, but I want to give it a little spice because now he's in film, and now it's not like in the comics. Cullen was very victimized. He was always getting beat. He was never defending himself, but now we're going to see Cullen fight back and take power, so it's going to be really interesting to see.
And in telling Cullen's story, you're bringing representation to him, to this community. How does that feel?
I'm not going to cry. I cried so much, but just growing up and not seeing anyone like me on film and to be a part of it, I'm getting choked up just thinking about it because I'm excited for young trans actors to see me and to see a lot of other people in CW to just believe that they can do it because they can. And it's like when you see someone like you on camera, it's like, oh, I can do this. It's not like it's just for cis people. So I'm just honored, to say the least, and I'm just so happy that I have such a supportive cast and such a supportive crew. Like, everybody is just so amazing, and I'm just blessed and honored to be representing my community and to be acting and doing what I love, because I think that's what everybody wants to do, you know?
You are amazing. You are amazing. Congratulations. I'm so excited for everyone to see these
Thank you so much.
Can I give you a hug? Yeah. Thank you so much, guys.
Thank you.
So Gotham Knights is such an exciting, thrilling show. What about it are you most excited for viewers to see?
I think most excited for people to see the cast. It's just such a great group of people. Everyone worked so hard on the pilot, and we just meshed together so well that I think people are really going to fall in love with how much we love each other. I think it's going to feel like a family to everyone.
Totally, I feel the same way. I'm also excited for the fans to see a new iteration of the Batman series. I'm really excited to show them the new original characters that we've got this time around. I think the fans are really going to love the new arc in the series too. I'm very excited to show it to them.
I'm so excited for them to see. What are your favorite things about your characters?
For Stephanie, I think my favorite thing is that she's very smart. She's a hacker, she's a coder, she's super independent, she's not waiting on someone else to tell her what to do. She has a plan, and I love that about her. I relate to that about her. I'm really excited for fans to see it, yeah.
For Brody, I'm definitely excited for the fans to see how overly confident he is He's a little arrogant, but that is an endearing quality for him, almost.
And it's exactly
almost.
what the ensemble needs,
Exactly.
right? Like it's like the puzzle piece to sort of create the tension and the drama in the pilot.
Totally agree.
Now, you talked about relating to your character. Do you think that there's parts of the show that viewers can find relatability in, and how so?
Parts of what?
This show that viewers can find relatability in?
Totally. Like, there are a lot of themes of, justice, first of all, injustices and sort of correcting that. It's about this group of kids that are just thrown into this situation where they're falsely accused of a terrible crime, and they have to work against this sort of like shadowy, behind the scenes, like puppet master to clear their names. I feel like it's very timely.
Yeah, totally agree.
Absolutely. Thank you guys so much.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
Oh my God, first of all, you guys look amazing. These outfits are so good. Tell me about your characters.
Yeah. Well, Carrie Kelly is a student at Gotham Academy by day and Batman's sidekick by night. She's memorized it because I've said this.
No.
But more than
you can memorize mine, no doubt. Anyway,
more
sorry.
than that, she's like, she's idealistic, but she's also she lives in Gotham, and she's very much affected by the darkness that ensues because she's trying to help it, and she's trying to help restore it. And so although she's positive, she definitely feels the weight of the city, and she's young, so it's even heavier on her. Yeah.
Duella is the Joker's daughter, so she's a wild card. She sort of represents like the full embodiment of every wild instinct you've ever had. Like, what would happen if you let that take over your whole entire self? And so it's freeing to explore that as a human. It's wonderful.
That sounds so exciting to play. What's your favorite part about filming?
Everyone,
Her
the
and
people,
Fallon and
Nadia,
Tyler and Oscar and
Rahart
Misha and
Anna
Rahart and Anna.
Misha. Yeah.
No, sincerely.
Also, the project, it is amazing. Like, just talking about these things.
I know.
For the last, it really does help you realize it is amazing to be on a project that you can evolve with and love and just like genuinely have so much fun working on, and then to also like love the people so much. It's so special.
I mean, it's an iconic world, so it's a privilege to be a part of it. And the second day I was filming, we were filming at a cemetery. I can say that. We know Batman's dead. And so his tombstone, I saw the Bruce Wayne on a tombstone, I saw Martha Wayne, Thomas Wayne, and I was like, oh, wow. The gravity of that really affected me then. So I don't know, I feel the importance of it and how exciting and reflective this Gotham world can be of ours. So. Yeah.
I'm so excited for everyone to see it. Thank you so much, guys.
Thank you
Have
so
a great rest of your
much.
day.
Thank you.
Bye. Tell me about your characters on Kung Fu.
Ooh, we just went through this.
We just went through this. So I can tell you about her character, and then she can tell, because we're better at that. That's more fun. No one wants to talk about themselves.
Yeah, it's
so
true.
this
Yeah.
is my friend Olivia Liang, who also plays Nikki Shen. She is our hero. She has left the Shaolin Monastery for 3 years, came back to San Francisco to her estranged family, and where she is just badass and helping out her community and fighting bad guys and defeating evil villains who want to take over the world, and she is awesome.
Thank you. This is my friend Shannon Dang. She plays Althea Shen Sung because she's married now. She's a taken woman. We are sisters. She is a genius. She's brilliant. She's gorgeous. She's fashionable. She loves her community. She loves her family. She loves her husband. And she has eyes on like a greater purpose in life. And I think season 2 we've seen you grow into that, your character grow into that, and then season 3 will be even more exciting for her.
That is amazing. You guys seem to have such a beautiful dynamic. What is it like filming together? What's the best part about that?
It's really fun. Yeah. I'd say our whole cast, everyone always, the one thing we get is that, oh, your guys' cast seems like so much like a family, and it really is.
We are, yeah.
And I think it's also helped that, we shot most of our seasons during a pandemic, so we were kind of in a bubble up in Vancouver, so we're kind of forced to, be friends, like otherwise you would have no friends.
Yes. But Shannon and I love working together. We knew each other before.
LA is small.
Yes, LA is small. We were getting mistaken as sisters, and now we play sisters.
Yeah, it's great.
So, yeah.
That is amazing. I'm so excited for everyone to see this series. Thank you so much, guys.
Thank you.
So you have done so many different genres. You've done Nickelodeon, you've done horror, you've done so much. What is this new genre of, superhero? How does that feel? What is that like?
Yeah, I mean, I always tell people this, but I've always dreamed big. Like, I'm small town in Texas girl. I was like, I'm going to be an actress. And people are like, that's cute. And I'm like, I'm going to be an actress. But I don't think I ever, in my wildest dreams, thought I'd get to be a superhero. Because there's only so many superheroes. Like, there's a good amount of TV roles here and there that I could fit into. But only so many superhero roles. And even fewer that, like, me being, like, a blonde 5'2" girl could fit into. So it has been such an honor getting to, like, be part of this universe. And, you know, it goes on forever. Like, once you've been a superhero, you're in that DC Comics book where, like, those are the people that have been that character.
I love it. Now, what is your favorite thing about getting to play this role?
I mean, besides getting to be a superhero, probably the people I get to work with. It might sound like cliche and cheesy, but it's true. I get to work with some of my best friends, and we have so much fun on set. We also work really, really hard, and I'm proud of the show we make. Like, I'm biased, but I genuinely think it's a really good superhero show. So getting to work on something that you're proud of, I think, is always a blessing.
It's that representation that we have of just a woman in the center of all of this. How does that feel, and what message do you want to send to young girls?
Yeah, for me, I feel like one of the messages that Courtney likes to speak always is look on the bright side, find the positive. People, like, yes, everyone has bad in them, but everyone also has good in them. So just looking for the good in people and reaching out to everyone. And then specifically for young girls, like, having a voice. Out of the Justice Society of America, I'm the youngest of the girls, I'm the shortest of the girls, but I'm still the leader. And so I think it just shows, like, no matter where you are, like, if women have power and we can be the leader if we so choose.
I am so excited for you and to see everything you do. Congratulations. So your new show, The Winchesters, is a prequel to the fan favorite Supernatural. Everybody is so excited about it. Tell me about your characters and how they play into the story.
You go first, please.
Yeah. Okay, well, I play Mary Campbell, and she is incredible. She is a really hardworking, strong, independent woman, and I am really excited to play Mary, and I think people are going to really love seeing her as a 19-year-old.
I'm just... Wait, what was the question? Sorry, I totally spaced.
John.
I get so lost when Misha's right next to me. It's like, oh my gosh.
Understandable. How does your character play into this storyline?
Oh yeah, well, I mean, storyline's kind of the love story between John and Mary, so being John Winchester, there's that. But no, it's super cool, and it plays into the mothership. It fills in a lot of gaps. We get to kind of explore, like, you know where we end up going, but, like, we get to kind of, like, show you in a new way how we get there. So
yeah.
What are you most excited for viewers to see?
Ooh, probably the action stuff. I love doing the stunts. That was really fun. I think, like, the like a lot of, like, old but also, like, new kind of, like, creatures, monsters coming in to play. A lot of fighting. So that was really fun for me.
Yeah.
I really like the fight scenes.
Yeah.
And a romance too.
I'm excited for the romance. I'm excited for the fans to see. We're shooting, like, this is so, like, technical, but, like, I think we're shooting on, like, these anamorphic, like, vintage lenses. So I'm excited for the fans to kind of just get, like, a different take on, like just from the production quality itself. Like, the show looks so different and looks so much more cinematic. Not that the original didn't look cinematic.
Yeah, no, it's very, like, 70s, like, retro. Yeah, it's a different feel.
No, it feels so different in the story. Like, it's like an actual love story versus, Supernatural is like love story between brother and brother.
Yeah.
This isn't that.
Yeah, no, definitely not.
It's amazing. Thank you, guys. I'm so excited for everyone to see it. Yeah. Winchester's obviously is a prequel to the iconic show Supernatural. Fans are so excited for this show. Tell me about how your characters play into this story.
Sorry, could you say that one more time?
Tell me about how your characters play into this story.
Great question. I am Demetria McKinney. I have the honor of playing Miss Ada Monroe, who is this sassy, kind of spicy Lisa Bonet-esque, I love you, Lisa Bonet, auntie of the group. She is not a hunter by any stretch of the imagination. However, she is a rare bookstore owner, and she is very, very well versed in the occult. So she kind of guides the hunters on their journey to fixing the wrongs of the world.
Yeah. Guiding the hunters on the journey. That's exactly what my character needs. I play Lathika Dar, and she's a young hunter in training. She's friends with Mary Campbell and her family, and they've kind of taken Lathika under their wing. She works at the library. She's very book smart, but she's braver than she thinks, and I think we're going to experience her coming out of her shell along with the course of the season.
Absolutely. And then my character is probably like one of the most seasoned of the group of hunting.
Yes.
So I'm Jojo and I play Carlos Cervantes, and basically he's exactly that. He's a natural when it comes to hunting, is very skilled, knows what to do, has been doing this since he was, really, really young, and we're going to know more about that as you watch the series. But also at the same time is very relaxed, laid back, kind of aloof in a way, and it's just like, chill out, let's have a good time and be a boost of positivity. Rocker. Carlos also does play a little bit of guitar, so we're going to be seeing a little bit of that on the season as well, some playing and singing and stuff. So yeah, that's his vibe, that's his energy.
That's so exciting. I'm so excited to see it. Now, were you guys familiar with Supernatural before you signed on to this show? And what was it like adapting?
Definitely familiar, but was too scared to watch it. I have gangster tendencies until it comes to a monster. Like, I don't do well with it. But upon getting Winchesters, I was like, I need to do the work. I need to understand the world. And once I watched the very first episode, I understood why 15 seasons happened. I was hooked.
Yeah, 100%. I second Demetria a little bit. I've seen Supernatural, love Supernatural. Do I sleep at night after watching it? Absolutely not. But kind of same thing with our show. When we were on set, I'm like, I really am my character in the sense that I need all the bravery I can get.
There's some scary stuff on our set. Like we were filming in locations that were like, some of them like slightly abandoned, and we were just kind of like, oh my god, what's going on here? I was like, Nida's the queen of saging a space. Nida would bring the sage around and would just like sage and be like, we only bring positivity in here while we're filming these things. But it's just so cool. And the same way, I knew of Supernatural growing up and such, but also kind of was a scaredy cat and I didn't really watch it. But then as soon as getting this project, I dived in, and same thing like Dimitri said, it's such a cult classic and it's so good, and you obviously understand why it's so popular and why it's so loved. And that, I think, is going to be something that we're also going to have in our show. That's the key word, is love. There's so much love and family.
Love diversity,
especially inclusion. It's going to be absolutely incredible. The fans are going to love it.
And a few Easter eggs from Supernatural.
Yes.
We know the fans are in love with that world, but we're hoping to carve our own lane and still give them a little bit of the tidbits of what they loved from the previous.
Thank you guys so much. Congratulations. Hi, KJ. How are you?
Hi, I'm good.
So Riverdale is ending after a lot of seasons. The fans are so sad.
It's ending?
Is it? What?
No, I know.
What can fans expect to see for the final season?
Final season? I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I don't even have the script for our last episode this season. So I really have absolutely no idea. I'm sure we're going to go out with a bang though, and it's going to be amazing. It's really important, to us that the last season is going to be our strongest.
What's been your favorite part of playing this character, and what have you learned about him in your time playing him?
My favorite part about playing this character and being on this show is this show keeps you on your toes. For a TV show, it keeps you on your toes as an actor because, one, you never know what to expect, and we're constantly doing different things. We're in different realms and different worlds. So it kind of stretches you as much as it can on a show like this. You're constantly being challenged, which is anything that an actor could ask for, being on a show this long.
That's incredible. There are so many twists and turns and different arcs with your character. Have you had a favorite season or a favorite storyline that he's gone on?
My favorite season was season 1. My favorite episode was the pilot, and my favorite storyline was the storyline from the pilot.
That's amazing. What are you going to miss most about this show?
I'm gonna miss a lot. We've created a lot of memories over the last 6 years. A lot of life has happened, and I'm gonna miss our crew. I'm gonna miss our sets a lot. Sometimes I'll just walk through the sets by myself, crying. No. But it's going to be tough. It's going to be hard to say goodbye. It's exciting at the same time, though, but it is sad.
That's incredible. Congratulations and good luck with everything. It was so nice to meet you.
You too.